Welcome to the James Johnston Football Channel.
Doing the
Hello.
Arsenal versus Liverpool or Liverpool versus Arsenal preview. Before we get into that, mate, we had two games over the week.
What treat?
First game, what was it? No, we
No.
won both, so yeah, it was. It actually was. So the first game, mate, we played West Ham at home. We were predicting we were going to absolutely, spank them.
Yeah.
I think you did the 3-1 classic, and I did 4-1.
Yeah.
We won 2-1 on the day, and it was a relatively close game. But with Arsenal, we always seem to get a win against West Ham somehow at home. I don't know. I think the last I think it's like the last 3 years or so, they've done really well, but somehow we've just stolen it. They always.
I think it's more to them being. It's more about them being just a pretty poor team.
Yeah.
Than us being, any good really.
No. But going into it, the lineup, mate, Kolasinac come in with Kieran Tierney getting injured in the warm up, so he was the left centre back, and then Saka come in at the left wing back. On Saka, I thought he had a great game against West Ham. He got his 2 pre-assists. I know people go on about all these stats, but no, I thought he did really well. What did you make of Saka's performance in the game?
Again, 2 really good passes actually, weren't they? For the pre-assist, as you call it.
Yeah.
I just don't like it. I'd rather have him don't really like him playing left wing back.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Maitland-Niles is better than Saka in that position.
Yeah.
I'd like him further forward or even in the. We can't really play him in the middle because we don't have an attacking midfielder. But
yeah, at the moment, no.
But you can't really drop. He's not going to play instead of Aubameyang unless Aubameyang goes in the middle, and he's not going to. Well, he could play over Pepe, but probably not over Willian.
No.
On the right.
No, I see what you're saying there. So going into the game, they had the early shout for a penalty with Bowen. What did you think that was a penalty at all? I personally didn't. I thought he should have got booked for diving.
He didn't even.
I think he made
I mean, Gabriel didn't stick his leg out, did he? He just sort of shuffled. He didn't lift his feet up. There was a bit of contact, but it's not a penalty.
Yeah.
As we've seen today in the Brighton Man United game, just because there's contact doesn't mean it's a penalty.
Yeah.
Even though it was a penalty, but
Yeah.
that one wasn't. No. I think I don't know. He could have just carried on going, couldn't he?
Yeah,
but you knew they were bigger and stronger than him, so he just fell over.
I personally think it was one of those where it was, the old classic of sort of wrapping his own leg round him to make it look. It's one of those ones where, like, you've seen them given, but now that it's happening more often, it's a bit like, come on now, I can see what you're trying to do here, mate. Like, give it a rest.
There was no tackle made. They were just moving their legs about, and it weren't a penalty.
Yeah, no, going a bit further on from that, we scored our goal. Obviously, they were screaming for offside. Aubameyang's on every day of the week. Give it a rest. And
it was closer. I looked at him. I thought he definitely looks offside. I'm not sure how they've given him onside, but
see, when I was watching it, obviously it was my birthday the day before. So, like I said on the other video, I was watching it with all my family, and obviously we didn't ask my mother, but my brother and my dad both looked at me and were like, "I think that's on," and I went, "Yeah, so do I." And I mean, you know how much Danny watches football, mate. Even Danny was like, "I don't know." I'm like, "Do you even know what offside is, Dan?" And he was like, "No, I think he's on." I'm like, "Yeah, so do I." And no.
Well, I texted you, didn't I? And I said, "No, he's offside." Yeah. Went, oh no, they've given it. What a surprise!
Yeah.
Normally they give it against us, don't they?
Yeah, I thought it was a really good header as well. I thought it was an absolutely brilliant header from Lacazette. Good, big neck, nice neck on it.
Yeah, it was a bit close to the bar, a bit too high up for my liking. But it went in. So
I thought it was a great goal. And Lacazette now is the 4th Frenchman to get 50 goals for Arsenal. He joins the club with Henry, Perez, and Giroud. So a bit of company there. And also Lacazette and Aubameyang. Since February of 2018 now, they've combined for 11 goals, which is the second best partnership in the league next to Fraser and Wilson, who have just come back together at Newcastle. So
they've
got got 15 goals between the two of them.
That's
Combining
pretty
together.
good, isn't it?
Yeah. They've got 11. So yeah, good goal. And then the second penalty shout with Gabriel was it a handball for you? See,
I don't know.
Yeah, these rules change per game. I think it
Yeah,
depends on who's in VAR, who's the ref.
Yeah, I just don't know what the rules are because obviously the United game was before, and they gave a penalty against Lindelof.
Yeah.
Which then you go, all right. Well, if that's, I didn't think that was a penalty, but they gave it as a penalty because of the handball rule.
Yeah.
And then you get that one in the Arsenal game. You think, well, if that's a penalty, then that's a penalty, surely.
Yeah.
I thought. I don't think it's a penalty. I don't think it should be a penalty, but by the rules, I suppose it should have been. I don't really know.
Yeah.
They're saying if it hits you below the sleeve or something.
Yeah.
And it sort of hit him on his sleeve.
They're wearing long sleeve shirts.
Oh yeah, exactly. There's probably some sort of. They probably go, it's a bit. I don't know. I just don't know.
See, I don't understand it, but for me, I thought it wasn't. But then I'm the same as you, where I'm like, well, hang on a second. You give the Lindelof one, you got to give that one.
Yeah, and I personally, I thought they were going to give it.
Yeah. I just find it really, really confusing. But no, thankfully it wasn't. And I thought Gabriel actually had a really good game. Other than that,
yeah.
Those two, moments where they thought it was penalties. Their goal just before half time, obviously bad time to give it, but Kolasinac and Xhaka I thought were absolutely dreadful here, especially Kolasinac. Kolasinac makes no attempt to close down the cross coming in from Fredericks. It's almost as if to be like, oh, I know he's going to cross that ball, but make sure you're blocking him there before.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
I was just like, no,
mate,
you need to block the cross. Like, stop it at source, and then.
I don't necessarily agree with all this. Oh, you got to get out to the crosser quickly because a lot of the times it goes past you anyway.
Yeah.
I think you should try and get in the line of the cross, but I don't think he even bothered to do that.
Well, no.
So I think personally, I think you should be. Personally, I think in the
shouting at the centre backs when I'm like, no, you go. Like, do your point.
Yeah, but I do think Holding should have been a bit stronger and been in front of him.
Yeah.
As well. I'm not sure what else.
Antonio, since the lockdown, is he's the most potent striker along with Sterling. I think they've both had 9 goals each since.
Did it? Yeah, but didn't he score a load of goals in one game?
Yeah,
he scored like 4 goals in one game, didn't he?
He got 4 in one match. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hardly like it's not like he's prolific in every game he plays, is it?
No.
I've just scored 4 in one game against a rubbish team.
No, it's a really, really annoying goal to concede. And then in the second half, obviously, we spoke about it on the other video, but the main incident that they had other than the goal was the Leno one. You sort of said, I think you said last night that you thought it was more Ceballos getting in the way.
Yeah. I'm not sure how you can blame him for dropping that. He nearly broke his neck, and everyone's going, "Oh, he's dropped the ball."
Yeah.
But he caught it. He did come and catch it to begin with, and then he fell over Ceballos.
Yeah, he broke
it's not like it's not. Yeah. Then he broke his neck. Like he saved it afterwards.
Yeah.
I think it's all like he shouts for the ball. You can hear him shout like keepers.
Yeah.
And for Ceballos to just stand there and sort of like, oh, what's going on? It's like move out the way. Don't back into him because otherwise that will happen.
Yeah.
But I think people were just, you're one of them. You preferred Martinez. No, you preferred Martinez.
I do prefer.
And now every time that Leno does something questionable, they go, "Oh, Martinez would have done that."
He wouldn't have.
And that's what it's going to be like.
I thought Martinez was a better goalkeeper. I'm sorry. I hope he gets back to how he was before he got injured. I don't know. For me, I think there's something subconsciously in his brain that when he actually last jumped to collect the ball, that's when he got injured. And it makes me think, has he got that in his head, like Walcott used to get, Eduardo, other Arsenal players where they were like, oh, I'm scared of going in for that in case I get hurt again. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like,
I don't think so.
No, you don't think that?
No, I think Leno's not been great at catching the ball throughout his whole career.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything to do with it.
You just think he's rubbish.
I just don't think he's great at collecting the ball.
No. fair enough. But moving on from that, obviously we scored our goal and we gave Danny Ceballos the player of the week. We thought, obviously, the first half, he wasn't very good, but the second half, we thought he was much.
No one was very good, were they?
No, let's be honest.
The first half.
No.
Yeah, it seemed like he actually took notice of what Arteta said at half time, sort of kicked on a bit, whereas everyone else I thought was roughly the same in the second half.
Yeah.
I don't think we actually improved in the second half, but Ceballos did.
He seemed to be a bit more, assertive, and he's very good, I think, at winning the ball high up as well. And then he gets like attacking business. So I thought he did that a lot better than he did in the first half as well.
Yeah, he's quite tenacious, isn't he? For a little sort of skinny sort of Spaniard, he's quite tenacious.
Yeah, which I like about him. But then again, it goes back to what we said before with Arteta going to him. I don't think you're fit enough, and I don't think you're good enough at the moment. And he completely changed his attitude after that, and he become way more tenacious. And then towards the end of the season, he sort of was like our first. He was like number. I remember Sky putting up that graphic, and he was like number one.
Yeah, he was top of everything. Yeah.
So can't really moan at that. But
I give him player, the best player for Arsenal, just simply for that interception he made in the last minute when Haller just kicked in. It was very, he got the assist and it was a good position and a good ball, and then he made that interception in the end.
Yeah, and I mean, give it to his best friend Eddie Nketiah, because Now, I still don't get these people that don't like Eddie Nketiah. I'm like, what more do you want him to do?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. He always
sick. Like he's a really, really good player.
Yeah, he's got a lot better as well. He's definitely improved. He's improving more than dare I say it, Reece Nelson.
Yes. Yeah.
And Joe Willock. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can actually see progress.
He works really hard as well. I think.
He's a good. Yeah, he's a good presser. He doesn't look strong, but he is. He's actually really good at holding the ball up.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
I think his passing could be slightly better. That's about it, really. He's quick. He's quicker than Lacazette. I would say he's just as strong.
Yeah.
But I think Lacazette's just got that bit of. He's a bit more creative than Nketiah.
Yeah. No, I agree. So going into the Leicester game, obviously there was a lot of changes there. David Luiz come back in and he was captain. How do you think David Luiz did? I was impressed. I thought David Luiz played really well against Leicester.
Yeah, I thought he did all right. I couldn't really enjoy it. I like the crowd noise. Obviously, they don't have it on that app.
I don't like the crowd.
So I find it really boring without the crowd noise.
I like hearing what they're saying, and I like hearing Arteta and all that. I like hearing those conversations.
Well, all I can hear Arteta. All I can hear was Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah.
Hey, you boy. That's all I could hear. What was he? Is he Irish, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's all I could hear. Yeah, it was a bit.
Like he's from Bristol. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually doing a Scottish accent.
Well, that's how bad your accents are. I thought you were doing a West Country accent.
You're right, boy.
Yeah, get a ball, boy. All right.
Yeah, you're right, go, Bert.
Yeah, go on, Madison, boy. Ooh. No. I made a dog start barking now. But no, obviously Reece Nelson come in playing on the left. He's more favoured on the right. In your opinion, he's not favoured at all.
No.
Obviously, he had that early chance where he grazed it over the bar. But were you just not,
it was a good effort.
Were you just not impressed?
No, he had that was a good effort.
Yeah,
I think it was a really good save, to be fair. Otherwise, that was sailing in.
Yeah.
And then I think he had a couple more shots, and other people were in better positions.
Yeah, the one from the corner.
Poor finishing.
The one from the corner was
I mean, there was one where he could have, he could have played Saka through at one point. I think the one, then he could have laid it off to Nketiah at one point, but shot. It's like he's trying too hard, and I don't really think he's got much about. He's certainly not better than any wingers we have, or could buy. So I don't see why he's just pace. He's just a pace merchant, and that's it. He's not a great finisher. He's not a great passer.
Yeah.
His final ball's not very good.
Do you think that by, obviously, I think deadline day is next
I thought it was. I thought it was this week.
It's the 5th, isn't it? October the 5th.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the end of this week.
No. So do you?
I thought it was like.
Do you think he's out the door? Do you think he's gone? Or do you think he'll keep?
I think it depends. I think he'll stay, to be honest. But if we are in for Zaha towards the end of the window, I think he will be like used as part of that deal.
Yeah. Because your sources are still quite.
My sources, they've been right so far about the hour situation. So there's no need to doubt them, or doubt me. Everyone should listen to me, really.
Do you think that transfer is going to go down to the last hour?
No. Yeah, down to that hour. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, is that a genuine question, or did you want to?
Yeah,
did you just want to make the pun?
No, that was a genuine question. I know. Me and you love puns and wordplay, so I thought I'd get it in there.
No, I think that'll be done this week. To be honest.
Yeah, so do I.
I think that'll be done by the end of this week, and then
do
I
you
think.
Do you think Partey's happening because he's been dropped from their squad tomorrow?
I think it will. I think that will be last minute.
Yeah.
Because the trouble is, we need to sell players. We don't need to with our, because if we could sort something out with instalments, we just go, here's 20 mil up front that we got for Martinez, and we'll pay the rest over the next few years. But
we'll give you some Kit Kats and stuff.
Yeah. They need the money, Leon. They're in big trouble.
Yeah, they've got no European football.
They've got no European football, so I think obviously Depay. There's rumours of him going to Barcelona. I think Ren Adelaide is on the move.
Yeah.
So they need the money to buy better players, to replace these players.
That Bertrand Traoré or whatever, he left for Villa, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think they rated him though.
No.
From what I heard, the Lyon fans are quite good to see the back of him.
Yeah.
He did score a good goal though.
He did.
That.
Yeah, he did. He did score a lovely goal. But still sticking onto this game. Then there's a few other players that Twitter were mainly talking about. Pepe. What did you make of Pepe in that game?
I thought it was poor to begin with, and I thought he sort of grew into the game. I thought he got a bit of his confidence back.
Yeah.
Obviously, I thought it was a pretty good run for the own goal. It was a pretty poor final ball, but obviously it ricocheted.
Yeah.
He was trying to.
I felt bad for him in the second half because there were times where I'm like, "Fucking, he's screaming for this ball. Like, look at the space he's in."
Yeah.
But obviously, that's another one I want to touch on. Joe Willock. I know me and you have back and forths about him, and I've said to you, I think there's a player in there. Don't worry, and you're an idiot. I actually do believe that now. I'm like, loan him or sell him.
He was pretty I know he played a good reverse pass for some shot at one point, but that was about it. I don't think it was particularly special, but anyone could have played that.
No. I think he hasn't really, especially if Aouar comes in. I'm like, what's the? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, the creative midfielders that we potentially have that could play in that 10 role would be Aouar, Ceballos, even though I think he's better as a number 8, not a number 10. Willian and Saka. I'm like, you'd be 5th choice then.
Obviously, especially if we get Partey as well.
Smith Rowe as well. That's 6. So there's 6 potential people. The other one who could play as a number 10, who is our current number 10. I don't think he's going to leave. So that's 7 options.
Yeah.
I don't think he's leaving.
No, I don't.
Contract's gone, mate. I think he's staying there forever. Well, until his contract.
I think he, even though he got mugged, I think he quite likes London.
Yeah.
I think he makes a lot of money from being in London.
Yeah.
He'll make more money for himself being in London than he would in Turkey, that's for sure.
Yeah, I agree. And also, we've got the good Wi-Fi here for when he does his Twitch streams and everything, don't they? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the internet's like over in Turkey. But another one I put in here as well was El Neni. I thought he was really good, especially after he got that yellow card. I thought he played really well. He was a bit more disciplined.
He got that early, didn't he?
Yeah. For me, I look at him and I think, what do people want him to be and do? because you know he's not a world class footballer. He's a £6 million. He's a £6 million.
Yeah.
But he works really hard. Doesn't really make any glaring mistake other than he got a silly booking. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, he's rubbish though, isn't it? I'm like, no, he's not rubbish. No, he works really hard.
What does he do wrong? He's in there just to get the ball off the centre backs and give it to better players. That is literally his job, and that's what he does. He does it. He very rarely gives the ball away.
Yeah,
he is. I would say he's more mobile than even Xhaka. To be honest, he's not the great mobile. Xhaka's, the least mobile player. I do rate Xhaka, but he's not very mobile.
Oh yeah, no, he
he's more.
He can't turn right either. He can only turn left.
He can't. He can't run.
No.
Can't turn right.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what people want for. He's just a good squad player.
Yeah,
he's a good player.
Yeah. So obviously Leno, he played in this game, which I thought was good because I still think he's relatively rusty from his injury. So I was glad that he played. He made that big save from Iheanacho. Obviously Maddison as well. He hit the post when he was completely off his line. And, but no, I thought he had a good game. Obviously there was the incident with Louise, but Louise was fine after that and everything else. But I thought he was a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
And like I said, the more game time he has, the better he's going to be. So I was happy with that.
Yeah. It was a bit of a surprise. I thought that Runnison would have started, or even Macy, to be honest. But
okay. Then obviously the goal, we touched on it earlier. Pepe, good little run, but he was quite lucky, weren't he, with the young goal going in. I know Nketiah screaming at him. I mean, when it even went in, you could still see Nketiah was angry. I think he wanted the goal.
Yeah, well, he was. Yeah, which is fair enough. I think he was trying to pull it back. I don't know. I don't think he was annoyed at Pepe. I think he was more sort of frustrated that the ball didn't go to him.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a good goal. Maybe I don't know whether Pepe could have played it a bit earlier. I can't really remember what position he was in or where Nketiah was. Maybe he could have played it a bit earlier, but I don't know.
No, and then Nketiah
went in.
Yeah, Nketiah again. He tried to lob him, and I mean their goalkeeper. I don't know who he is, but he was dreadful. Nearly lobbed him, but Wes Morgan cleared it off the line. Jose Perez missed a sitter from a free kick, I think it was, or a corner. They whipped it in. I can't remember if it was a free kick.
Yeah,
he should have scored that.
Yeah.
And Nketiah gets the winner, and it was Hector Bellerin, wasn't it? The guy who a lot of Arsenal fans think's rubbish, and he doesn't do anything.
But he's wanted by all the top clubs in the world.
Exactly.
But he's rubbish. He's definitely rubbish.
He was running in them high shorts. He's got to stop.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
It's ridiculous.
It must be so. That's why he could just waltz past everyone because they're like, "What is he doing with his shorts?" And he's gone.
Yeah. See, I think he does more and more things to get people talking about him. I think he likes that he winds people up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, well, look at him. He wears his shorts, halfway. His shorts are just below his chest, and he's got a moustache. He's got his moustache there, and he's just he's like designed all the kits for Volta or something, isn't he? On the new FIFA, something like that.
Yeah, they went from having AFTV do Volta last year to having Bellerin do Volta this year. So clearly
Good.
improved. But no, and Nketiah again as well. I'm happy. I mean, I think there was something that got posted up that nearly all of his goals have been within like 5 yards or something. I'm like,
What is it? Since the restart or something, all his goals, the average distance for his goals is 4 yards or something. Which is all right.
I'm happy with that. So we got the 2 wins there. Now we're going into the preview. Liverpool, mate. Liverpool, they're on a run of 4 consecutive wins versus Arsenal at home. Liverpool are unbeaten in 60 games at home in the league. But I will add to that, Jurgen Klopp has yet to beat Mikel Arteta. That's his number.
For God's sake. He's got his number.
You cling on to the fact that it was only penalties, but I cling on to the fact that no.
Well, no, you can't say that. Yeah, but that
tactics him.
No, you can have that because Jurgen Klopp didn't beat him. What I'm saying is we didn't beat Liverpool because it was 1-0.
We did.
It was a draw.
We beat them on penalties.
But I don't. We shouldn't look too much into that because we played them when they'd won the league and they were on holiday, and then we beat them on penalties in the Community Shield.
No, it was massive, mate. It was massive.
Yeah, so they haven't lost. You haven't lost for 60 games at home, then, James. What have you predicted?
Yeah, I predicted us to beat them 2-1.
Yeah.
Last time it was
Yeah.
Emery. It was Emery. Last time. This is Arteta. This is new. Tommy's got his number. He's got his number, Tom.
Oh, for God's sake!
From where I've watched them, I have seen, like I said, I have seen chinks in their armour, my friend. I've seen weaknesses. If Leeds can get in behind them 3 times with the players that they have, now I still think Leeds are a good side, but we've got far more attacking threats than Leeds. So
Right.
And Chelsea should have scored 3 times against them as well, but Werner fluffed it, Jorginho fluffed it, Abraham. So they don't like that. They don't like that high ball, mate. I say go over the top, get running.
Yeah. They do defend very high. They've got the bit of the Southampton about them. I don't think we're going to beat them 5-2.
If we did, I'm going to be unbearable on this video next week. If we win
they are. The Liverpool fans are unbearable all the time.
Oh, if we win 5-2, mate, I'll be screaming screaming my head off, I think. But yeah, so the lineup for it, I know me and you've got quite different lineups. I'll go through mine first. Yeah, I'll go through mine first, and then
mine's standard though. Yours must be out there, mate. Yours must be like ridiculous.
Not out there. It's just a bit different.
Right, got it.
So obviously, Bernd Leno's in goal.
Okay, I thought you were going to take him out, but Macy.
No. Leno stays. I have no problems with him other than his confidence and his collection. You've got to get rid of this assumption that I think he's shit. I don't think he's shit at all. I think he's a very, very good goalie. Bellerin's at right wing back.
Yeah.
Rob Holding is playing as the right centre half.
Okay.
David Luiz is in the middle.
Yeah.
Gabriel's on the left-hand side of the centre backs.
Right.
Kieran Tierney comes back at left wing back.
Right.
And then I've got Ceballos and Xhaka.
Yeah.
Aubameyang on the left.
Yeah.
Lacazette up top.
Yeah.
Bukayo Saka on the right-hand side.
Right, okay.
I've gone for Saka on the right-hand side. Looking at the Community Shield, I think he completely roasted, what was his name, Robertson. And I don't think I don't think Robertson likes playing the likes of Pepe or a Saka. And I was going to put Pepe in, but then I thought to myself and I went, no, do you know what? No matter how much I like Pepe, he's a very good attacking player, but he's not a very good transitional player. And at the moment, I think we're playing a lot more transitional football, trying to do that sort of thing than mainly, fast, quick breaks on the counter. So I would put Saka in there as well, just for his creativity. And, I would bring Pepe on maybe towards the end, a bit leggy, and try bring him on about 70th minute. But what do you think of that? Because obviously I've got your lineup here. Do you want me to read your lineup out first, and then we'll come?
Go for it. Yeah.
So you've done Leno in goal.
Well, should we talk about the back? We'll talk about our defences, shall we?
Yeah. So obviously, what you've done different to me is you've put David Luiz on the right, Gabriel in the middle, and Tierney is the left centre back, and then you've put Maitland-Niles in.
Yeah, I think I think Tierney has been too good as the left centre back. So I don't think you should change that. I think Maitland-Niles, he was very good in the big games.
Yeah.
At left wing back, I think he's very good. He's very quick as well.
Yeah.
I don't think I do like Tierney, but I don't think Tierney doesn't strike me as he's got much pace, to be honest.
See, the only problem I have with that is that I don't see Luiz ever playing in a 3 when he's not in the middle. Because if he's required to be on a side where he has to do more running, that's where I think he's in danger. I think he's better down the middle.
Yeah, so this is where I'm struggling with it, but I do think them three will play. It'll either be, I mean, the only other thing is Gabriel won't play. That's what I was toying with.
He can't.
I think Louise.
He can't drop Gabriel though.
Well, I think Louise will definitely play.
Yes, so do I. But it's going to be
Unless
it's one of Holding or Kolasinac that's going to go, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think if Tierney's not fit, then I think it'll be Gabriel left centre back. I don't think Kolasinac will come in.
If Tierney isn't in there, which I think will be a massive omission, I really hope he is, then I can see Gabriel playing on the left, and then it's going to be Holding, Louise, and obviously Gabriel. But no, I've got no problems with Maitland-Niles. I would 100% it's got to be Maitland-Niles. If Tierney's not in there, I don't want Kolasinac anywhere near this for this game.
No.
So I would play Maitland-Niles all day of the week. And then the midfield is the same as mine. You've put Willian in there. I can personally see that happening more than.
Well, yeah, this is
big game.
Yeah, I mean this is the
that's
team.
Why you bought him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's got the experience. He does work hard as well. To be fair to him, he's quite good defensively. So I probably would play him. I mean, it's sort of the team that I think.
That's the
Yeah, we need a good delivery. So our delivery is pretty poor against Leicester.
Yeah,
to be fair.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And that's the thing. Corners and that will be quite an important thing. Set pieces against Liverpool because we won't have much of the ball, I don't think. I think I could see him coming off probably for Pepe, to be honest. I mean, really, I would play. I would like to see Nketiah play up front, but I think he will pick Lacazette.
No, Lacazette's he scores a lot of goals in the big games, doesn't he? He normally seems to do well against like the top sixes. So that's why.
I don't know.
I love Eddie to pieces, but I think it's definitely going to be Lacazette.
Yeah, it's a shame, really, because I personally think Van Dijk and I don't know who the other centre back's going to be. To be honest, I don't know whether. Yeah, so I don't know if Gomez is injured or what's happening, but I think they would rather play against Lacazette. To be honest, I think they've got his number. I think Nketiah is a bit more of a pest.
I don't know. You say that, but in the home fixture, when Lacazette was pressing against Van Dijk and against Alisson as well, he didn't like it. I don't think.
Yeah.
For all that Van Dijk is brilliant, and I mean, Jesus Christ, if you said to me Arsenal could have Van Dijk tomorrow, we can sign Van Dijk tomorrow, I'd say to you, every day of the week. But that's the one flaw in his game is when he's got right on him, he don't like that pressure. He does not like that pressure.
No. But that's why I would play Nketiah. I think Nketiah is better at pressing. I think Nketiah is on him quicker.
Yes. Oh yeah. He's faster than Lacazette. I'll give you that. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, and obviously Van Dijk, for as good as Van Dijk is, he is actually prone to a mistake. Yeah. I think he's made the most errors leading to goals or something since I can't remember, since the start of last season or something like that. He's prone to an error. So I think if you press him quickly, I think he's a bit, what's going on?
Yeah. So you did the 1-1, I believe, didn't you?
Yeah, I went for 1-1, and personally, I think that is optimistic. If we play anything like we did against West Ham, that is optimistic.
I think we're going to be up for it, mate. I think we're going to be a bit G'd up, to be fair. So.
Well, I hope so. We have a history of going to Anfield of being sort of 4-0 down within 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice just to not see that. And we've got to obviously go there twice next week.
Yeah.
No. I think we'll beat them in the League Cup because they are properly going youngsters and we're going a bit stronger.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think we'll beat them at least once next week. That's what I'll say.
I'll take it. I think it was the last time we played them twice within a week. I think we beat them 3-1 and was it 6-3?
Was that when
Baptista, wasn't it?
he scored 6, didn't he? Or
Yeah.
4? Did he get
Yeah.
all 6? Or did he score 4?
I think he scored 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was mental times.
Yeah, but they were poor back then.
Oh god, yeah.
We were regularly finishing above them, I think.
Yes, yeah. That was the days where top 4 was an expectation. It wasn't,
Yeah, we were going. Everyone was criticising, all the pundits were going, all they do is get top 4. Yeah. Now when anyone gets in the top 4, what an achievement!
Yeah, that's brilliant.
No, hang on a minute. It was funny how when Arsene Wenger was doing it, we did it for 20 consecutive years or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, well, he only does that top 4 trophy. They're like, come on, United, get top 4. Yeah. Oh, Chelsea.
That's mate. So I'm excited for it and looking forward to it. But was there anything else you wanted to add?
No, I think it's just a shame that we've got to wait till Monday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really?
But I don't mind that. We know what everybody else has done, so we know what the job we have to do going in there.
I mean, I've booked the day off work just so it feels like a weekend. I'm like, Arsenal played today at the weekend.
That's tactical.
And I've got the Tuesday off as well, just to.
That's smart. That is. That's clever.
But we've equalised, by the way. Just.
I've used a lot of my holiday up, so I need to save mine.
I needed to book Tuesday off anyway. Yeah. And I looked at how many days. I had 19 days holiday left to take until April next year.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what, I'll have a long weekend. And I'll have the extra day.
Yeah. It's good to know you got Tuesday off, because then maybe we could do the video Tuesday. Get the review of it out.
Well, we could do it. Well, you're not off work, are you?
Yeah, I know, but I don't mind. I don't mind.
So we could have done it in the evening anyway.
All right.
It's completely useless. Makes no difference, does it?
It does to me. Probably do it earlier, like we are today. I haven't got the lamp on today. It's natural lighting.
I have got the lamp on because it's quite dark. I haven't opened these shutters properly.
No.
Actually, probably should have opened them fully.
Yeah.
But I made a mistake. As we know with the group bet.
Yeah.
Every week.
What happened with that in the end?
3 out of 6 again.
Oh, I was going to say we could be sat here and we could be millionaires, but we're not,
are we? No. We were Birmingham equalised rather pointlessly. So, to level it up 1-1, they should have just not conceded at all. Yeah. Colchester were winning, but got pegged back by Barrow.
Oh, brilliant!
You know what I mean? Colchester playoff positions last season. Now drawing to Barrow, who've only just come up for the National League or whatever.
David.
And then your St Mirren lost.
Yeah.
So overall, pretty poor to me.
Yeah. Well, I would say
just for consolation, in my own 6-fold bet, I also got 3 out of 6.
I always say to people, we do these prediction videos, we do these preview videos. We talk from our hearts more than our heads, and clearly, looking at
there's not a lot of research that goes into anything we do. Is there really?
No. I mean,
there's a bit more on this from your end.
Yeah. Well, I think that people listen to me on other podcasts and they go, he offers a lot of statistics there, so maybe he should really do it on his own show.
Yeah.
It's nice to recycle material, Tom.
You've just got it written down from somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh well, of course I have. I don't know it off by heart, mate. Not that clever. I've only got one GCSE.
Oh, that's right. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can only just spell GCSE as well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You just learn how to spell it.
Got it in English literature. Yeah.
What's that? Is that the one where you can read? You can read a book, isn't it? You read of Mice and Men and write about it.
Literally, I can read a book and then basically review that book that I've read.
And go, oh look, he put S at the start of 5 sentences in a row. This is what that means. You go, no, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't. It really doesn't.
No, I wasn't one of those where obviously in English in my school they made us read of Mice and Men the book, and then made us then made us watch Of Mice and Men the film. Everybody, literally, I remember looking at the papers when they were handed back after they were marked, and just hearing from my class, people were like, "Oh my god, they've marked me down, but it was John Malkovich." Well, I'm like, "No, it's Lenny, mate. John Malkovich is an actor that play." I'm like, "You can't write on the English exam, John Malkovich gets shot." I'm like, "It's not John Malkovich, you fucking idiot."
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Well, mate, if people haven't read or watched Mice and Men by now, I think the book came out in the 30s. Like, you had nearly 80 years.
Mate, out of the 40 people, imagine that, out of the 40 people that watch us and actually got this far in the video, imagine if one of them, yeah, so I was going to watch that tonight.
I was reading this.
Yeah, I was going to watch that.
You've ruined old John Steinbeck for me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I will freely admit it is a bloody good film and book. It really is.
Yeah, I just like John Malkovich. Anything with John Malkovich.
Pretty much anything with John Malkovich in, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, Con Air.
Especially Con Air, which is arguably the best.
No, arguably. If anyone tries to argue that, there's just no argument. There is no argument. That is the best film.
Is literally probably in my top 5.
It's top 3 for me, I would say.
Yeah.
Top 3.
Yeah, what's your other?
It's close to being top 2.
You still got Dancer in the Dark?
Well, I am a big fan of Bjork, Dancer in the Dark. It's very sad. I also.
Fair, it was one of them films where I felt helplessly miserable afterwards. And I don't.
Yeah, you do. No, that is the trouble with it. I think I always said it would be my favourite film if I didn't feel so crap afterwards. Because like you watch it, you're like, bloody hell.
It was sensational, but I'm like, I feel so sad. I'm empty.
No, I think my favourite film is 500 Days of Summer. I really enjoy that.
Great choice.
Yeah, classic.
I really like American Psycho with Christian Bale. I'm a big
very good. Yeah,
and I also love Goodfellas. That's a big Goodfellas film.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of good films. Yeah. Breakfast Club.
Yeah, classic, great movie.
Big fan of that. Should we start a movie review podcast?
We should. But that's when you need to get my brother involved, because he's literally watched everything I've ever made at least twice.
I had Sunshine. I really like Sunshine, actually. Speaking of your brother, he lent that to me. Very good film.
Yeah. Is that the Danny Boyle one?
Yeah. Where they go to restart the sun. They basically nuke the sun to restart it.
Yeah, classic.
And there's a big man who stops them.
Well,
tries to.
On that note, talking of nuking the sun, we'll be back next week when we've nuked Anfield's defence.
Yeah.
and come away with a 2-1 thrashing.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Take it easy. Take care, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, and obviously join us next week to either, join in the celebrations or laugh at us.
Yeah.
Either way, we'll take it. We need the views.